Did you know solving mystery puzzles can boost your brain power by up to 30%, improve memory and critical thinking, reduce stress and anxiety, prevent cognitive decline as you age? Neuroscientists say just 10 minutes of puzzle solving daily can keep your brain sharp and healthy. Ready to challenge your mind? Let's begin. Sarah works in an office building in the city center. It was pouring rain on Monday morning, so she took an umbrella with her. When she returned home from work at 6 p.m., the umbrella was completely soaked in dripping water. However, her clothes, shoes, and bag were completely dry. Not a single drop of water on them. The weather forecast reported that it had only rained in the morning and had stopped by 10 a.m. The afternoon was sunny and dry. Sarah didn't go outside during her lunch break and left the office only once to go home at the end of the workday. Why was her umbrella wet, yet she was completely dry? The time limit is 60 seconds. Please derive the answer. The correct answer is Sarah commuted by car. On a rainy morning, she walked from the parking lot to the office building entrance holding an umbrella. The umbrella got wet during that walk. She decided to leave the wet umbrella at the office to dry. By the end of the day, the rain had stopped. She took the wet umbrella and drove home. Since she went directly from the building to her car and then home, she didn't walk in the rain, and her clothes stayed dry. However, the umbrella was still wet from the morning rain. Did you get it right? Please write your result in the comments section. Detective Martinez arrived at the crime scene, a fifth-floor apartment. The apartment's living room window was shattered. What was interesting was that all of the broken glass was inside the living room, scattered on the carpet and furniture. No glass was found on the balcony or on the ground below the building. However, nothing had been stolen from the apartment, and there were no signs of anyone attempting to break in from the outside. The resident, Mr. Thompson, said he returned home to find his window already broken. He lives alone and has no pets. Why would the window have been broken from the inside if no one had broken into his apartment? The time limit is 60 seconds. Please derive the answer. The correct answer is that the window glass was broken by strong winds or a sudden change in air pressure from inside the apartment. It's possible that Thompson left the balcony door closed and then forced the front door open, creating a sudden change in air pressure that pushed the window glass outward, causing it to shatter inward. Alternatively, it's possible that an aerosol can burst, or a bird flew into the window from inside. The important thing is that the force came from inside, pushing the glass inward. That's why all the glass fell into the room. Did you get it right? Please write your result in the comments section. Tom went to his favorite restaurant for breakfast at 9:00 a.m. He sat at his usual window table and ordered coffee from the waitress. The waitress brought his coffee at 9:05 a.m. Tom was reading the newspaper and didn't eat his coffee right away. He finally took a sip at 9:30 a.m. The coffee was cold. Tom called the waitress and complained, "This coffee is freezing cold." "The restaurant is warm and comfortable, but I've only been here 25 minutes and no one has touched my coffee. Why did it get cold so quickly?" The waitress smiled and said, "No problem at all." Why did the waitress say it was fine? What's the explanation? The time limit is 60 seconds. Please derive the answer. Tom ordered an iced coffee, cold coffee, not a hot coffee. The question doesn't say that he ordered a hot coffee. The waitress brought the iced coffee at 9:05 a.m., but it was cold coffee with ice in it. At 9:30 a.m. it was still cold, not surprisingly because it had been served as cold coffee to begin with. When Tom complained, the waitress explained that it was no problem because he had ordered an iced coffee. Tom had simply forgotten what he had ordered. How did you do today? Solving puzzles can improve your planning, problem-solving, and decision-making skills, as well as your ability to process multiple pieces of information simultaneously. Keep going. See you next time.